Thank you, Concola. Minister, there are 600 people in Ireland on a waiting list for organ donation. In the past the number of organ donations in Ireland has been relatively low compared to other countries. In 2020, there was a total of 106 organ donors in Ireland, resulting in 318 transplants. The number of organ donors has been increasing in recent years, but the country still has the lowest rate of organ donation compared to other countries. Minister, education is the key to success. The person dying must be well enough and sick enough to accept the organ. Today, this cannot be just about bringing a bill through the door. There needs to be the backup and the supports for the person receiving the organ, and they need to be mentally well and accept the organ. There also needs to be in place for the donor and the donor's families, who need to have the proper personnel put in place to give them at the time of their donating. And so you can see that anyone that, families that their loved ones are donating their organs, the work of the undertaker, the work of the hospital staff, and the work of the personnel that are involved in it, it's hugely sensitive at a time where people are grieving, and at the other side, it's a time where they are giving life to people that are very, very, very sick. And to me, it is an act of kindness, and we can be thankful to the people that actually do donate their organs. And again, I go back to education is key. But we have to make sure that the proper system is in place to support the family that is receiving the organs, and also the families that are grieving the person that is giving the organs. The important role of our undertakers in our counties is huge. The amount of support that they give them, the people that at that time of need. So I would hope, Minister, that in the case of the opt-in and the opt-out, that decision is for people themselves, and that the option is there. But I keep going back to the education and the supports that need to be put in place to make sure that anyone that is willing to give the organs, that they receive the supports. And also, Minister, I would like to hope that in the case of an operation to be going ahead, and in recent times we have seen what was happening in Limerick and in different A&Es around the country, that there will be no operation postponed based on not having the proper medical staff available due to either another emergency, that all these proper personnel are put in place. That if it's a case of emergency, that it does not interfere with any other procedures that will be held within a hospital, that it doesn't affect this at a time of need. I know some people that have went for organ donation and had been in the care and had been prepped before operations to be told at the time when it came to it, and not only once and twice in some cases, where the operation didn't go ahead due to complications or due to a problem with staffing. So we need to make sure the supports are put in place for the people that are given their organs, and also put in place for the families that are grieving the person that is donating. Thank you.